He ended it just by saying, I hope the AfD do well. I hope Alice Weidel becomes Chancellor. I mean, what the does he know about Alice Weidel?
Musk is now trying to promote the AfD in Germany, interviewed their leader, and has now appeared on their stage.
Well, he appeared with this massive, enormous, it was a hall with 4,500 people in it. Alice Weidel, the Chancellor candidate, introduced him. He did his usual kind of slightly geeky, couldn't quite get his words together and what have you. But it was straight on pro-AfD propaganda. AfD is the best hope for Germany. It's okay to be proud to be German, be proud of your cultural values. If you lose everything in multiculturalism, it dilutes everything. We mustn't become one big soup. You're an ancient nation. You go back thousands of years. Julius Caesar, he said, his account of meeting the German tribes is how strong and powerful they were. And then he said, you've got to move beyond past guilt. You shouldn't have to live and carry the guilt of your grandparents. Be excited for the future. Preserve German culture. Protect German people. He ended it just by saying, I hope the AfD do well. I hope Alice Weidel becomes Chancellor. I mean, what the does he know about Alice Weidel?
It's extraordinary. I mean, we talked about fascism at the beginning. I think the guy who really is a proper authoritarian fascist or emerging as such is Musk. I mean, the recklessness now of this man, that stuff that you've just talked about where he says, every country needs to have its own culture, connects directly with this ethnic pluralism phrase, which all the far right in Europe use. And ethnic pluralism, as I said a couple of weeks ago, is this theory that Germany is only supposed to have a limited number of people from other countries. I think they've calculated they're supposed to have exactly 600 Afghans and no more. And ethnic pluralism, and because it's got this word pluralism, sounds quite liberal. It's not at all. It's the justification, what Musk is laying out there is the justification for this remigration. It's justification for saying German and Austrian citizens who happen not to be ethnically white should move out of the country because they come from an alien religion. They haven't assimilated properly. And the most worrying thing of all, I was talking to a Jewish friend who was like, well, it's fine. They're only going after the people who aren't making a real effort to assimilate and who are wearing funny clothes and are going to mosque too much. Of course, this is very, very dangerous because, of course, this was indeed what people said in the 1930s. Oh, maybe they're just going to go after the Jews who aren't assimilating properly.